We've been moving a lot this season, really moving. Every other week we're shoving off again, stacking up the miles, pushing west, erasing that narrow window before cyclone season rolls in.
All the friends arrived! This is it. This is the mooring field of Nui, and we're heading out of here, off to Tonga.
But this is what we signed up for. Freedom with little friction. Discovery in its purest form. The kind of days where the boat finds her rhythm, the sails are full, and you remember why you keep doing this, why you keep pushing west into a world that feels big, wide, and open.
We are just surfing down these waves. Classic trade wind conditions. We have the big orange spinnaker out in front of us, and we got two handlines out back. I love my handlines, but I've been catching a lot of great barracuda. Great barracuda are actually decent eating, but they are stinky, really, really stinky. So we don't love touching or filleting them. Great barracuda often hang out in the whitewash that you see back there. And if you go a little bit further back to the clear blue, you might actually catch some mahi-mahi, some wahoo, or some yellowfin. That'd be great. So I've changed my lure position, and it's all about positioning your lure. That's like 80% of it. The rest of it is colors and boat speed and those kind of things, but a lot of it is just lure position. You want it 2 to 3 times behind the boat length. Sometimes they say 2 to 3 waves behind the boat. Sometimes it's hard to tell how many waves there actually are because there's a lot of chop and side swell and following swell. So I usually go with about 1.5 to 3 boat lengths behind our boat to give you a good lure position. On your right hand side of the screen, the port side of the boat, there's a big orange jet head. We call it the Sorcerer. Starboard, we have a small, soft kind of plug jet head. We're just coming up over a seamount, and often seamounts is where you get a lot of action because you got some structure underneath the water where stuff can congregate, and there's also upwelling and currents and stuff like that happening, but hoping for no marlin or sailfish. Not a big fan. They're big fish, and they have high mercury content, and also pain in the ass to catch. Sometimes we're surfing so fast we're overtaking our spinnaker and then it collapses.
Fish on! I thought we had a double hit for a second.
Yeah.
You don't have gloves still, eh? I think it might be a wahoo. Either that or a skipjack.
Barracuda.
Oh, it's got teeth like a barracuda. Do you eat pliers? Very much alive, and it really needs to get off our line. Look at those teeth! Well, not dinner. Sorry to wake you up, Ben. Well, it has been one of those glorious days. Super fast, super gorgeous. It is still very rough here. Even though it's dying down, it is still rough. These waves are really big and choppy, lumpy. But it's not every day you get a gorgeous spinnaker run like we got today, and so I'm quite grateful for that. This passage has been pretty easy. We are almost to Tonga. Almost. One more night. I think we might have to slow down tonight, though. But the wind's dying, so maybe we don't. It's morning time here. It's like 2 a.m. But I just had a thought. I was sitting here and I was thinking, I was like, is it 2 a.m. on Tuesday? Or is it 2 a.m. on Wednesday? And it turns out it's actually 2 a.m. on Wednesday now. I've lost an entire day. The entire day has disappeared. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow came and then it was already tomorrow. It is so strange. I was just Googling and learning about this international date line. And basically, it used to follow the 180th meridian, so 180 degrees. It used basically when it switches from east to west, it would follow that line, and that was like the date time. It doesn't do that anymore. The line goes all the way up and down like this. Starting in the north, it goes around different islands. The South Pacific is so messed up. Tonga is actually east of the meridian. We're at 173 degrees west, and it's not anywhere near 180, because 180 is in Fiji, and yet here we are already in tomorrow. Ben just woke up. He woke up. Tomorrow. I wonder if he knows that. Should I tell him?
Tonga. The sun's just coming up. We just made landfall. That's the northern end right there. Willa, what do you think of Tonga?
It's good. This is grandfather. I've had them for 5 years.
Tonga is split into 3 island groups, the north, the center, and the south, the capital doing its thing. Up north, places like Vava'u feel alive. Busy anchorages, lots of boats, a bit of energy in the air. But in the middle, Hapai is wide open. Quiet, empty beaches. It feels like the Tonga everyone pictures in their head, but almost no one gets to see. 3 island groups, 3 completely different moods, and that's what makes sailing here so good.
Tonga, you have to weave your way in. There's a bunch of islands that you have to go into to get into the main harbor. They do get cyclones here, so there is some protection here with 360-degree protection, but it takes about an hour or two to motor in now that we've made landfall. But it's gorgeous. The sun's just coming up, and it's going to be a beautiful morning. You check in with customs, immigration. Apparently it takes about 2 hours, about 7 or 10 forms, all with the same fields, and you just smile and say thanks for having us.
See where it says restricted area, I think is where you're meant to be. But the things are very high.
Doggy is dangerous. It's not. My English is very bad. This mieux là-bas is fermé.
Hey, forward a little, board.
Okay, I didn't film that very well, but we managed to tie up to this beautiful dock. It's very industrious.
It's like where I guess the container ship comes in. There's a lot of talk about this dock and how it's super dangerous and all that. It is definitely like a hazard to plastic boats. Let's just put it out there. But I think that there is enough space to get a decent sized boat in between, and I think that would have been maybe a better call. But we managed to get our side fender right on this one that's tipped sideways. Hello, Tonga! How's your hookup working for you, darling?
It's working. They have two connection points on these. I think they must be cyclone proof. I don't know, double duty.
Yeah, check out Bren's boat hook. Do you see this thing? I once poked my foot on it.
Every time we moor or dock or do anything critical, there's someone, a little child on the toilet with number 2. And they yell really loud, letting us know what's going on.
Yeah, it's really cute. I'm gonna miss that when it stops. But yeah, Ben decided it was too much money to buy a boat hook in French Polynesia. And so he's been using his fishing hook, his fishing gaff. But it's kind of hilarious. I just think it's like, it works. It's not ideal, but it totally works. Anyway, let me go help this poor child on the toilet.
The Kingdom of Tonga, one of our favorite places on this planet. Why? Because it's slow here. It's simple, and it feels like a step back in time.
This is the main road in town on a Sunday. There's not much going on. Pretty cool spot, hey? Tonga.
Out in the South Pacific, the further west you sail, the further back the clock seems to wind.
There's another one, Bodhi.
And that's the magic of this part of the world. Life moves at its own pace. People hold tight to traditions, and every village we sail into feels like a glimpse of what the world was before it rushed ahead.
When you go to the grocery stores here, they have a lot of the sundries and beer and wine and some, stuff, but not as much veg. The veg you have to come to the market to get.
And on Sunday.
But not on Sunday. And not tomorrow on Monday either, because it's a holiday. So we were here yesterday and we loaded up.
I don't think those are watermelons. Are they watermelons?
I don't care.
Don't touch them. And they reuse their batteries as weights. Interesting little fact, in Tonga, it is illegal to work on Sundays. Sundays is a day of rest for Tongans. By law, it is illegal to work. So the market is completely empty today. You will find people in church. You will find people hanging out with family at their houses. But yeah, you will not see anyone trading, doing commercial business. There are a few exemptions here in Tonga, and those include tourism. Sometimes there's some tourism exemptions, and I believe some restaurants are open, but for the most part, you are not allowed to work on a Sunday, especially if you're in the government sector.
One thing you'll notice pretty quickly in Tonga is pigs. They're everywhere, wandering the roads, the beaches, the villages, like they own the place. In a way, they kind of do. Pigs are a big part of daily life here. No fences, no drama. They just roam until dinner on Sunday. It gives the whole place this relaxed, old school vibe.
What do you guys find?
A doggy.
Kids playing, dogs sleeping in the shade, and a pig or two trotting down the road like they're late for an appointment. It's all part of what makes Tonga feel, well, Tonga.
One of the things here in Tonga is that they have one of the nations that have the highest obesity per capita, both obesity and diabetes type 2. So it's interesting seeing a school where they promote health first, but it looks like they're trying to reverse that trend with some messaging in the schools.
It's a great day here in Tonga, but we've been chilling in this anchorage. It's time to move on. You got sunscreen or something in the middle of your sunglasses. Oh, so manly. Tonga is beautiful. It's been a cloudy day. We're going to try and weave our way out of here, out of these reefs in this cloud. Should be okay. We've got a truck coming in. And that's it for this place.
You know what's a little secret? I know of a few people where she gets to put the clean anchor down and he has to pull up the dirty anchor. It's a thing amongst cruisers, I think. Guys do the dirty work, girls do the pink jobs. Jobs.
Oh my goodness. This man, he's cruising for something. He might have to swim to the next anchorage if he doesn't watch it. Sometimes I think the men aren't smart enough to do the math to put the anchor down. Maybe that's it. You know, this is an anchorage we loved last time, and I've been looking at pictures of Tonga. We had such a blast here last time we were here. Also, I think we were going to have an amazing time here. We've only been here 3 days or something, and we've already come out to one of the furthest out anchorages. Anyway, we're up, so I'm going to weave my way out here. Okay. Tricky, actually, getting in and out of here. Better watch this.
We have arrived in a new port, a new country once again, and we need to get connected. Starlink works wonderfully on the boat, but as soon as you start traveling or exploring off the boat, you need a proper SIM, or even better, an eSIM. We used to waste hours trying to get a local SIM card, and every time we entered a new country, there's passports you need to bring, there's waiting in line, paperwork. Now we use something called Holafly. Holafly offers a monthly plan eSIM subscription called Holafly Plans, and it works in over 160 countries. One plan, one eSIM, total freedom. There's no physical SIM, no setup, no delays, no switching cards every time you cross a border. Just install it once and you're online as soon as you arrive. We're on the unlimited plan and it's worked everywhere we sailed this year. If you don't need as much data, they're also got a light plan, which gives you 25 gigs per month. Still a lot of data. If you use our link down below in the description, you get 10% off Holafly plans and 5% off any other eSIMs from Holafly. Grab your Holafly plan for your next adventure. It makes getting connected so much easier when you travel.
Well, there's a first for everything, and tonight is the first time we've had what is this, an octopus attached to our boat. We're always worried about sea snakes, but I never thought an octopus would attach to our boat.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, look at he's coming on steady.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Guys, can you believe that? Look at him go. There.
See his head? How cool is this guy?
Look at the jellyfish right there.
Yeah, they don't really bite.
but he doesn't want to come out of the water, okay? No, he's suctioning hard. He's powerful, man.
He's hiding from somebody. I think somebody must have been trying to eat him.
He came to visit you on Nahoa. Be really gentle, okay?
I want to be picked up.
Don't they feel interesting with their suckers?
I have a Tonga. Is she gonna squirt black ink?
Nights like this is why we love being out here. A little octopus stuck to the hull. The kind of surprise the ocean throws at you when it's feeling generous.
Yeah, let him sleep down there.
Yeah, let me sleep.
A few hours later, the sun's coming up. You're showing your kids their first sea crate, one of the most venomous snakes on the planet. 5 minutes after that, you're on a sand spit pointing out man-o-wars and explaining why you give them space.
You guys ready to hop off? Another day, another beautiful beach here in Tonga. It's just so gorgeous here. There's nobody around. Beautiful beaches, tons of shells on them. I don't know what we do with our time here, but it just disappears. Oh, baby blacktip. Haven't seen hardly any sharks here. This is our second shark we've seen. What do you guys find? Whoa, that is cool. A real crab shell. And what did you find, Bodhi?
A froggy.
A ball. A froggy?
I heard them froggy.
What's yours called, Willa?
Crab.
Crab. Okay.
Spider conch.
I don't know if
Wow.
I found it.
Oh, you found a shell too, hey?
Can I keep it, Mom?
Of course.
So often when we're searching these beaches for shells, ambergris, and other treasures, we're always looking at the high tide line. That's kind of where everything washes up. That's where you find the most best stuff. This is a nice one. Whoa! These are pearl farm buoys. They get blown on shore sometimes.
It's like worn down. It's been pinched so many times.
Watch out for that big stick. This is not like an underground cave.
Keep going.
We hiked this island 10 years ago, just the two of us. Back then, we had no idea what was coming.
We've been hiking, we've been scuba diving, and spelunking. I think it's called spelunking, right?
We went in caves.
Not in a million years would we have guessed we'd cross our own tracks again, on the same boat, with kids in tow. We thought it was a 3 to 5 year lap around the world. Sold the house, the car, almost everything we owned. Figured we'd end up back at desk jobs once it was all out of our system. And yet, here we are. Same trail, same views, 2 little footprints in our wake now. It all feels better the second time around. Maybe because we're not floating through the world anymore. Somewhere along the line, it stopped being escapism. We aren't running from a life now. We're building one, raising 2 little humans, designing boats, putting real purpose behind the miles. And now, here we are, walking the same trails before, but for a completely different reason.
I said, I don't want to go first. I'm getting hit by spider webs. But Bodhi doesn't mind.
We're on an island. We have no idea if there's a path anymore.
Ow, ow, ow.
But this is one of our favorite islands here in Tonga to hike. It's called Kanaku Island or something like that. I'm just glad I'm not first because of the spider webs. Tonga is a funny place. Here up in the northern Vavau group, you have these trees and a bit of hiking. And then as soon as you get further south to the Hapai group, it's like full-on beaches and, I don't know, like tropical island trees. Do you think we reached a dead end?
No, there's another end.
I think that looks like a dead end to me.
I don't really think this is the way.
It's getting a little less trodden, I'd say, if there's a path at all.
I think we're done.
There's no more paths. I don't.
It's right
That's a log. That's not a path.
Are we going that way? The kids are going in circles. I think you can just step over it. Let's not tear the forest out.
There.
I'd say this looks like a dead end. Should we go back and find a picnic spot?
Yeah.
Guys, this is a dead end. I think we should turn around.
No, we're fine.
I found the path, guys. It's down here. At least there's a clearing. Never let a 3 and a 4-year-old lead. 4 and 5? I can't remember how old they are. But under 10, maybe don't let them do orientation.
Just pulled that stick right off.
Look at you with your phone.
We've lost reception, but I have Wikilog downloaded. We're here. It's like a clearing ahead if we can get there.
But where are we going? Like, what's the point of this?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought
There's
it
not
might.
a destination
I
beach.
thought there might go somewhere, but it doesn't look like there's.
There's no destination beach as far as I can tell.
I feel like there's creepy crawlies.
Okay, let's go back and have a picnic.
Is there a bug on my neck? Ugh.
No.
Ugh. Ugh.
Are we gonna go inside of that?
I'm not sure we should.
I think we should. Maybe there's pirates in there.
Whoa, hey? Isn't that crazy? Holy smokes, hey?
Caves like this don't look like much from the outside, just a dark gap in the rock. But once you slip under, it opens up into a huge chamber with beams of light firing through the water like spotlights. We dive down and the kids hang at the surface above us, kicking hard, trying to get a little deeper each time. Up there, it's all echoes and excitement. Down here, it's calm and blue. Moments like this don't happen in places everyone knows about. Tonga still has spots that are raw and untouched. No crowds, no tours, just you and whatever the ocean decides to reveal.
We're gonna head to the Hapai group now for a little bit of amazing beaches and beautiful water. Not that you can't have that here, but we're on a mission. So I'm gonna grab fresh here so that we have fresh on board when we get there. There's a little less infrastructure down there. So there's a little more here. This market is pretty amazing. Let's go check it out.
The market in Tonga is always a trip. Rows of kava stacked like firewood. Tomatoes that actually taste like tomatoes, taro roots the size of your arm, everything pulled straight from someone's backyard. You wander through, talk to a few locals, learn a little bit about how they grow things. Nothing fancy, no big production, just people selling what they picked that morning. It feels raw and real in the best way. A snapshot of everyday life you only get to see when you slow down long enough to see it.
$80 for free.
Whoa. But it's not the same as taro. No.
Yeah, not the same.
But it's similar, I guess.
Sometimes it's come like this.
Whoa, yeah.
It's important for Tonga people. It's $80 for free.
Whoa, okay.
But if we sell out, sometimes it's 50 for a big one over there.
Yeah.
$50 each.
Whoa. How much for the tomatoes? $5? Okay. I get the little one. I like the small ones. How much? Two. And this is a skirt. Yeah, it's a whole skirt. It's cool, hey?
She will wear also the tabara.
Over top. Over the skirt, yeah.
Tonga is an awesome place. It's kind of, I want to say like a frontier town, but it's not. It is, but it isn't. It's a place that was never colonized in the Pacific. It's actually the only country in the Pacific that has never been colonized. So they have a king, and they call it the Kingdom of Tonga.
So we gotta go to the bank.
They still have ATMs. Well, I think we're provisioned and ready to go. Beer, veg, eggs, baskets, kids, we got all.
I've said this before, but the baskets in Tonga are the best baskets I've seen in the South Pacific. They're very well made. There's different weaves, some are better than others. You always see these like fancy homes with like basket walls. Well, we're going back to live at a rental apartment for a bit in Canada again this winter, and I was like, I'm doing a basket wall. We don't have that many paintings, so I'm like, a basket wall is gonna be amazing. It's gonna fill it up. Your shorts turned green from your beer, I think.
Next week, the Pacific reminds us what time of year it is. We slip south to the Hapai group, watching the weather patterns as we line up our run to Fiji, still pushing west, trying to stay one step ahead of cyclone season.
I think first off, we want to say thank you for all your comments and feedback on the Nahoa 55 Nahoa Yachts brand.
Yeah, that was really cool. Thanks so much.
And for those of you that aren't on the WhatsApp group, we do have a WhatsApp group. I'll put the link down below. We've been communicating a lot on there, posting pictures.
It's a really exciting time, actually. We're almost finished the second iteration of the 3D design. And
Yes. Why 2 iterations, Ashley?
well, we needed to evolve the first iteration. It was